Good morning. We're out here on a customer location. We're going to show you today on how to pour a pad, how to square it up, how to level it. Now this is an oversized pad, so it's not necessary for what you're seeing here. This is not necessary for your installation. A 5x7 pad is going to accomplish everything you need to install your stove. However, I think if you'll find that if you'll go ahead and do the oversized pad like this customer is doing, and your wood is able to be under cover, you're going to enjoy your furnace a lot more. Plus it's going to give you lower moisture wood. If you fill your furnace shed up with wood during the summer and you get that moisture content lower, you're going to have a higher BTU value in that wood. That's going to help your performance of your furnace all winter long. And like I said, if it's raining or snowing and you can come out here onto a pad this size, it's going to have a cover over this stove, and we'll show that to you later in the video as this progresses. This is your underground piping system that's running to the house. What you want to make for sure is to have that located in the proper spot so that when it comes up into the rear of your furnace, you've got plenty of room on each side. As you can see here, they've got the pipe braced up with the rebar. That allows you to have a nice straight entrance into the back of your stove. Now this will be cut down. Once the pad is poured, the customer will cut this on down so that the stove can be placed over it, and then you can plumb from here on out. We don't ever like to see fittings underground, so make for sure that you're running a continuous pipe supply right here, and then once you have your furnace ready and set, you can come back, cut it off, and start your joints there. As you're doing your pad, make for sure that you have a good solid surface. This pad here has had gravel brought in, they've tamped it down, and so everything here is going to be nice and solid. Make for sure that you're not pouring your pad on soft ground or you will have cracking issues. It could cause your furnace to go off level. You want to make for sure that that furnace is nice and level, because your water ports and your water flow and all of that needs to have a level surface to set on to make everything function properly. And really, as you can see, this is all the tools you need to do this. These guys have done a great job, and we just want to tell them thanks for all their hard work. So pick you up some good tools at the store. You can do all the excavation yourself. This customer here, he's got a large pad that he's going to put a building on, a shed over his furnace. So he's went ahead and put a rebar reinforcement grid in here. It's not necessary. Definitely if you're doing a smaller 5x7 pad, you don't have to do that. But if you are going to do a larger pad, we would definitely recommend putting some reinforcement inside your concrete. All right, make for sure, if you have a larger pad, you might need some help for this, but you're going to place your tape right on the outside corner, and we're going to go opposite sides on these corners, and that's how you're going to develop a square pad, is you've got to have the exact same measurement corner to corner. So you're going to measure that corner to here. We're at 275. Now we're going to switch, and we're going to measure opposites again. And 275. All right, the next thing you want to do after you've squared corner to corner, make sure that for sure that measurement is correct. Come in, place your level on the board, and if you need to raise or lower the board, you can do it from that point. Leave your pad squared and then adjust the level of the form on all sides from here. So you start on one, work your way around, make for sure everything is nice and level. If you need to adjust, the simplest thing to do if you don't have concrete stakes and you're doing this on your own, just use a simple 2x4. You can adjust the height of the board, put your wood screw right through the side of it, and it'll hold it there nice and steady for you. It's not complicated, very simple, and don't overthink it. Just make for sure that you've got the pad square, level, and make for sure you've got a good foundation for your concrete to go on so that you don't have any cracking issues in the future. And it's very simple from that point forward. As you can see here, they're starting to pour the concrete. Now this is going to be a 4-inch thick pad. It also has your thickened edges. You're going to see that the gravel that they've set in here to create the 4-inch thickness on the pad is only on the center section of it, and all around the sides you've got a thickened edge there, so it'll make your pad stronger. You can see them go down through here, pour in that thickened edge first. If you're doing your rebar, make for sure that you pull that rebar up into the concrete. You want to get that rebar centered within the middle of that concrete pad. That's going to give you your strength. Make for sure that it's not left laying on the ground. After you have the concrete in there, just tap the sides of that board, and that's going to give you a lot better finish on the sides of your concrete pad. As you can see here, they're using that 2x4 just to create the level of the pad right there. So on your smaller pads, you can do the same exact thing. If you just have your 8-foot 2x4, you can drag it right over the top of the form just as you're seeing them doing here, and that can really help you level it out a lot easier and make it very simple for you. As you can see, the concrete has been poured and they're finishing it off with a bull float here. The pipe has been stubbed up into the concrete pad. We're going to be able to come back when this is cured, cut it off, and finish the installation of the furnace. But thanks for watching, and be looking for more videos on how to install your outdoor wood furnace properly.